Hello. Oh, this looks a little bit dull. It's Susan Cowe, Hampshire EFT. Hi. I'm going to put on some, actually maybe I don't need to put on some more lights. Susan Cowe, Hampshire EFT.co.uk. I work in stress management, emotional healing, energy healing, and I'm part of Veronica Pullen's 10-day scope challenge. I've had a little bit of a challenge today with getting my message out that I want to get out, because we have to do some tips for you in our area of expertise so that you can understand what we do. I want to get the camera right before I start. My hints and tips are around making people feel better, feeling more confident and able to move on after life's challenges, because sometimes, we can get hit, slapped, battered by some of life's challenges. I've written a book called Survive and Thrive After Trauma, which over the next few days I'll possibly mention, because that part of my life got me into what I do now with emotional healing. So I'm going to give you 3 tips to help you when you may feel stressed and anxious, when you may feel overwhelmed by some negative form of behaviour, because our negative limiting forms of behaviour kick in when we're feeling stressed. They're imprinted deep in our psyche, and there's an awful lot we can do to change it. But for the moment, I'm just going to give you 3 tips to help you. The first tip is, when you recognise that you're thundering into a mode of behaviour that isn't going to serve you in any shape or form, then recognise that. And by recognising that, you're a step ahead of those people who don't recognise that. They just keep on going, digging bigger holes, smaller holes, whatever they're digging. So if you can recognise a very limiting mode of behaviour, whether it's anger or self-pity or chattering too much, being intuitive to what's not serving is a great first step. If you've gone helter-skelter into a panic attack, then the second tip is heart math breathing. For 2 minutes, 1 minute if you can, 2 minutes if you can really do it, then you'll have settled yourself back completely. Breathe in deeply for 6 or 7 seconds. Hold it for 2 or 3 seconds. And release it slowly for about 7 seconds. And if you can do that for 2 minutes, you can be back in the status quo. The third tip is that you can choose. You can choose to recognise a negative behaviour. You can choose to do some deep, controlled breathing to bring you out of a panic, into the real world where we are, not where your belief system's taken you. You can choose to see where you're going wrong. So, to recap, emotional healing, energy healing, and stress management, it's how we feel. It's not what we think with the old mind chatter, thinking that everything that we're thinking is correct. That's not true. We can recognise a pattern of behaviour that we don't need to go into, and we're a step ahead of those who keep thundering on. We can do heart math breathing, and we can choose to quieten ourselves. So more another day. And thank you very much for listening, and the hearts that I hope to receive. Bye for now.